Alright, welcome everybody. We are in Reno, Nevada. And here in a second, Dennis is going to show you this large screen at the bowling alley that says, welcome to the PBA World Series of Bowling.
What if I told you I already did that?
Already did. The guy's the man. So, National Bowling Stadium, the biggest, most popular, maybe, bowling center in the world. They've done a bunch of renovations, and this is the biggest tournament of the year, okay? And I want to say something because it's very unfortunate for my man Zach Tackett here, and this is one of the worst reasons why a short season is terrible, because biggest 2 weeks of the entire year,
Over here, I got
and my man gets a kidney stone. Okay, now he's a guy that gets kidney stones, so he's not like totally out of the realm of like knowing what to do here, but it is the absolute worst timing in the world. He can do a lot, he just can't do the actual bowling thing. And in the past 5 years, you've gotten
a lot.
10 times better than what you were 5 years ago. So he's chasing titles in his biggest 2 weeks, and I feel very bad for him. He's gonna stick around and do some ball repping, but what I want you from you guys is type in the comments, we love Zach Tackett. And you gotta wait. You gotta wait about 6-7 hours after we, maybe just a couple hours after we release this video. You gotta go in, and I want you to read every single comment that says, we love Zach Tackett, because you deserve it, man. You've gotten so much better, and it makes me angry that you can't bowl these next couple weeks. Because it ruins the entire tour, basically, because of how short the season is. So I feel for you, but you're handling it well, man. You're a champ. He hasn't been down. He hasn't said anything negative. You just got to do what you got to do.
It's just, you know, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
You know, nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, he goes to get the surgery, and then the insurance wouldn't cover out of state, so now he has to just kind of deal with it. And that makes me angry. So, anyway, keep your spirits up, brother.
Yeah.
We love Zach. Type it in the comments, because we love Zach. All right, we're starting the World Series. Let's go.
Well, the biggest tournament of the PBA season is here, Reno, PBA World Series of Bowling. We have a practice session today with 4 patterns. If you look up on the screen, we have Scorpion, Viper, I think that's a Chameleon, and Shark. No cheetah this year. It's kind of depressing, actually.
That tournament's been pretty nice.
I never used to like short patterns, but that seems to be the one I have a pop at every year. So anyway, we are practicing here. It's an exciting week. We're gonna get a look on all 4 patterns. It's really about finding out like what balls are rolling good here, figuring out your arsenal, and then usually that arsenal, like your core 4 balls, you can kind of throw on all the patterns, usually. So that's what we're kind of doing today. But because it's the World Series of Bowling and because it's our biggest event of the year, we're gonna offer a 15% off discount using code WSOB for not only our merch, but from our membership and our master lane. We'll be talking about it throughout the week. But yeah, anyway, 15% off code WSOB. If you go to bradandkylecoaching.com, you can find our membership, you can find our master lane, and then yeah, go to bradandkyle.com, find our merch. All those links will be in the description. Anyway, 15% off, use code WSOB, and yeah, I'm gonna go practice because I got some work to do, and I'm driving off 4th step. For all you guys, I'm driving 4th step. I gotta use our legs. That's all we're trying to do. Gotta get this stupid ass hip not hurt so much. We're gonna drive, baby.
Alright, so here's this new ball right here, the RST Hyperdrive. And a lot of the bowling centers we've bowled in, Bolero centers, are super high friction hook. And this is a high hook and bowling ball, okay? So we haven't had a chance to throw, but I want to show you guys. We got some oil out there on some fresh lanes. By fresh, I mean, if you go into a local bowling center, there's been millions of balls thrown down a lane. There's not a whole lot of balls thrown down a lane in the center. They don't even have league here. So the surface of the lane is like brand new almost, and there's plenty of oil. So I'm gonna see if I can get you guys to go buy one of these, because this ball's pretty good. All right, first ball on Shark. This is the longest pattern. This is the last day?
I believe so.
One of the days. Longest pattern here.
about like tweaking or getting familiar with the arsenal, you know, I'm trying to build, right now I'm really trying to build like my core balls that I like to use. You have so many bowling balls, like you need a base. You know, I use these four and I can maybe use that one, that one, that one. If you don't have that core that you use all the time, it's tough because there's so many options you can throw that you get confused. So that's kind of what I'm going through. And the balls I like right now is Phase 2, Ion Pro, Rockstar. I'm really trying to figure out how they go off of each other. So I'm throwing them on all the patterns and I'm going, okay, which one's the slowest? Which one's the quickest on the thing? So for instance, the Rockstar for me is the slowest ball. It's the smoothest. And when it makes a transition, it's not very jumpy off the spot. Ion Pro for me, a little more jumpy off the spot. So I go, okay, like when this one starts getting too lazy, maybe I can go to Ion Pro. And then the Phase 2, it's really similar to the Rockstar, honestly. Like I don't know if I need the Rockstar and the Phase 2. Phase 2 is just a little quicker than the Rockstar, so it's kind of in between these three. So I don't know if I really need like all three of them, but that's what I'm trying to figure out. So right now I'm thinking Rockstar Phase 2, pretty similar. What else can I put in there that's maybe different that I'm looking for? And that's when we go to the truck, that's what I'm gonna try to find. Now, there's some bits of transition on the lane. I'm gonna go down to my weaker stuff and then make sure I have those kind of all dialed in. That's what we're gonna do. We're basically just gonna throw the Road Warrior and the new IQ and see what looks better.
I thought this was the short pattern and it was gonna bounce, but it didn't.
Attaboy.
Here's $100.
Thanks, bro.
Way back on our YouTube channel, you'll find some black and white interviews that we did with, it's because we had 3 different cameras. Flanagan was helping us, and one camera, the quality of image was so much better than the other 2 that when we went black and white, you couldn't really tell a big difference. So we went black and white because the other 2 camera qualities were terrible. Anyway, okay, that was a while ago. That tournament, we sat up there, it's been renovated since. We sat up there and watched you throw 3 in the 10. Do you remember this? Yeah. You threw 3 in the 10 to make the World Championship show. What, 8 years ago?
Yeah, it's been something like that.
First show?
7 or 8 years ago, yeah.
That was your first show?
Yeah, first show.
My man Sanders here, his first show ever was the World Championship here at the World Series. And we watched him strike out. I need that same energy.
That's what I'm saying. They took the stands out.
They did, so we can't watch
the same
him up there. But I'm the same Sanders though.
I like this place.
And if you're not following anybody on Twitter, you gotta follow my man Sanders.
Gotta follow Matt
He's
Sanders.
a good follow.
I don't even get on Twitter that much.
I know.
I just like the rant.
Yes,
and I like the rant.
We need the rants. So anytime he rants, get in there and like it and comment and say, yes, we love it.
We need more. We need it.
All right, well, good luck, brother. here's the thing about Reno is we go to a lot of places, particularly the Midwest, Indianapolis, anywhere in Missouri, Ohio, Michigan. You know, there's not a whole lot of scenery in the Midwest, pretty flat. But then we come to Reno and they hook us up with a room. Kyle, my
What's out there, dude?
double trouble.
You can't find a view like this in Iowa.
Oh yeah, Iowa. Nice.
It's a good place to be.
It's a good place to be. It really is, but you don't get that. Don't get that. Trying to go skiing?
Yeah.
Really?
You just can't look at the sands every day.
Alright, so we were done with the practice day. What'd you drill?
I drilled a new urethane ball and a tension star S2 because you told me to.
Alright. Well, there we go. I think the S2 is going to be good. I think it might be a sleeper.
I like that. You know, I got the big ball in the RST if I need something that like really hooks. And then I had a little gap between that and like a phase 2 or a rock star.
Mm-hmm.
Not the rocket ship. And I think that's perfect. So we'll see.
Yeah, I drilled the pink one.
Bubblegum ball.
You know what?
You know, I was looking
It makes
at-
me happy. I love it.
Were a lot of guys drilling them?
Sloan said he drilled one a couple days ago.
Really?
Yeah. But other than that, I don't know. It's kind of one of those things where if you drill a ball not a lot of people throw, and it's looking good, you'll just start seeing them. It's like, there's another one. Oh, there's one that's coming out of the bag. Oh, there's another one.
If you're in top 10 tomorrow.
I'm always hoping that that's going to be
I'm
a
drilling
pink ball. We have, what, 44 feet?
Scorpion, right?
Scorpion, 44 feet?
Did it feel like 44 today?
None of them felt like...
Shark a little bit, but
Yeah, Shark was definitely tight, but Scorpion didn't seem like that slick
I mean,
at all.
if it's 44, that's crazy. It felt there was a lot of hook in the middle. It didn't feel like there was. I don't know. It is a stadium. We haven't bowled on this newest surface in a while.
I know, and they're not using cheetah. Normally for World Series they use cheetah. Not doing that for kind of like for more normal patterns, we would say. But 200 people, 2 different squads, 3 on a pair. We do not know if we're close to each other, but we know we're on the same squad. There's a good chance we are not even.
Oh, it was very.
Trend is your
Good
friend.
old 50 lane walk.
Yeah, I think under 20 lanes away would be a good thing for Dennis.
Oh, that'd be under 20 lanes. I'd be skipping around the bowling center.
That
field.
maybe it would just be like one guy would be ahead in the cross, and you could just watch him, and then
Next guy would come in.
just
Oh,
comes in. You already have the seat. You already have the angle, the lighting.
Watch, we're gonna cross together.
Or just be right next to each other. I don't know.
that'd be sick.
That would be sick. But we have 9 a.m., 6 games.
6 games.
6 games, 3 on a pair. That's quick.
Oh yeah, 2 hours probably.
I told him about the code WSOB.
Absolutely.
For 15% off. Pretty much everything we have. out
Everything we have. Everything
will
for
be in the
coaching.
links.
Master the lane. Check that thing out. It's such a good product.
Yeah, we'll have to talk about that a little more. 'Cause that is a good. We're pretty happy about that one.
No, that's really good. If
That one turned out
anything adjusting lane patterns, bowling balls strategy, it's 21 videos. So
The course.
it is. And that's it.
That's it. We have a dinner to go to. They're going to go announce the Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year,
Which
Nicest
was-
Guy of the Year,
Which was EJ. Who was Rookie of the Year?
and Tony Reyes Award. Nate Purchase,
Nate
Ben?
Purchase. Who's the nice guy award?
Richie Tees,
Yes, sir.
Ooh. Okay.
Our guy.
Kyle Troop, Tony Reyes Service Award.
Service award. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Well, that's what we're doing.
So we're gonna do that. Have dinner with everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
It's like
Later.
day 8 of 30 in Reno,
We have a long
Something
way
like
to go.
that.
and we're just starting the World Series. Wow. See you tomorrow.